Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Starting to see an increase in cloud cover, mainly south of I-20, and temperatures have been a little bit warmer this morning compared to yesterday, but there's still some places that have been in the mid-50s, especially in South Arkansas, so you still may want that light jacket as you're heading out the door this morning, heading off to work, but honestly, you're not going to be needing it that long because we'll be back to those lower mid-80s by this afternoon. Here's a live shot in downtown El Dorado where we've got some sunshine in the background with a few high cirrus clouds. Temperature right now is 55 degrees in El Dorado, and winds have been mostly calm. It's 55 also in Camden, but Ruston and Monroe is currently at 60, and it's 63 over in Monticello, actually one of the warmest areas in the Arklamis. Dewpoints also holding out in the mid-50s, so a little bit higher to this morning compared to yesterday, but also the temperature is a bit higher, but we're also starting to see a little inflow of Gulf moisture out of the south and kind of out of the southwest, which is going to allow those clouds to start increasing throughout the day. Now, radar, not tracking anything going on and really don't anticipate anything today. The only thing we're going to see is those clouds starting to increase. Next forecast features Odin from Lisa Gardner. Nice shot of Odin. It's going to be nice to really be out and about. Like I said, you want that jacket this morning, but you're really not going to be needing it once we get close to lunchtime. And really now that the sun is up in the sky, those temperatures are going to be warming up rather rapidly. Now, today's allergen report, a little bit better than it has been the past few days. Weeds and grass are still the top allergens, but it's still currently at moderate. Trees have dropped off just a little bit. Drought monitor, we're still dealing with extreme and exceptional drought across a good chunk of the Arklamis. Burn bans have been lifted for many parishes, especially in northern Louisiana, north of I-20, and all of our South Arkansas parishes have lifted burn bans. But the good news is we really haven't had much of a fire threat because dew points have started to increase and winds have been mostly calm. But the sad news is we will have the possibility of some rain tomorrow, but really in truth, it's not going to really be that beneficial because the heaviest amount will be expected to stay along the Gulf Coast. Reason B, the high pressure center is moving off to the east. We got that frontal boundary that will be up to the north, and that's what's kind of really going to drive the two tropical systems. We have Hurricane Lidia that's going to make landfall in southwest Mexico, move across Mexico, and dump a lot of moisture content across southeast Texas and the Gulf Coast. We have another tropical low pressure center that will move northward into across the Gulf of Mexico. There's that low pressure center, but it's really just going to dump a lot of rainfall across South Louisiana and the Gulf Coast of Alabama and Mississippi, which they need the rainfall, but we need it too. But unfortunately, with the track that these tropical systems might be making, it's going to kind of just drop trace amounts of rainfall for parts of the Arklamis. So here's a little zoomed in look. We'll be seeing clouds increase throughout the day. Temperatures still going to be in those mid 80s, and then by 9 o'clock tonight, most of the region will pick up on some heavy cloud cover, and about as early as I'd say probably 3-4 o'clock in the morning, we'll start to pick up on traceable amounts of rainfall from Winsboro down to Jonesville, but the heaviest amount of activity will stay really right along the Gulf Coast and parts of Mississippi, Alabama, and South Louisiana. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, still not a whole lot going on, just really heavy cloud cover. Probably won't see anything as far as rainfall across South Arkansas. Here's one model showing, again, just traceable amounts, just 1/100th of an inch of rainfall that could potentially be picked up in certain places of the Arklamis, but that's not really anything to talk about, especially considering our current drought conditions. So today we'll see a high of 85 degrees for this afternoon, and tonight we'll see a low of 65 degrees, mostly cloudy and mild. Tomorrow it's going to stay cloudy with the possibility of a few light rain chances, and then throughout the week we'll see clouds start to decrease, and then by this weekend we'll have another frontal system that will be dropping temperatures down to the lower 70s with plenty of sunshine, so it's going to be quite nice for the weekend and then starting next week.